everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys like deviled eggs, but today is an experiment day and we're going to take those deviled eggs and do something totally different with them. Normally you would use the whites and use that as the carrying vessel, I'll call it, for the filling, but we're not doing that today. I'm going to take some ground beef and make some little baskets, whatever, vessels for that beautiful filling. I've never done this before, so bear with me. There might be some growing pains and to figure this out, but I'm going to and produce a very cool hors d'oeuvre. Number 2. I'm just going to continue doing all these and get them done and cool down. Okay, last one. Beautiful. We're going to let those cool down and then we're going to separate them and make the filling after. But in the meantime, let's get going with the ground beef. Just take regular store-bought ground beef. We're going to add spices and salt, and we're going to be using an ice cube tray. And I'm going to show you and explain why. So let's get mixing. We're going to smoke them first, because I want these things full of flavor and something that I don't think anybody's ever done before. So let's get to it. I'm not going to use all of this. Anyways, we're going to use that much. And here again, you can go any way you want with the spicing. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I want this really flavorful. I'm not actually weighing anything today. I'm just going by experience. But we're going to start with some smoked sea salt. We're going to go start with the basics. We're going to some freshly ground black pepper, garlic. This the chili mix I love. A little bit of smoked paprika. Rather than cutting up some onions, I got some onion powder just to save some time. I'm going to throw in some cilantro, dried cilantro, and a little bit of oregano. So that's the basic mix. We're going to just mix it together, get it all bound together. We want some binding. We want it to stick. And for ease of cleanup, I'm wearing gloves today. I'm just doing a small batch because I just want to, let's say, prove a concept here. I am going to add a little bit of water because this is very tight and you'll see the water will be absorbed. Just a little bit. There we go, it's coming together nicely. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got some binding, and that's what I want, because I want these things as little cups. I'll show you what I mean. I need this ice cube tray to make these little forms. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little finicky here. But you get what I mean. We need a little cup, a little container to actually hold the filling. I'm going to need to put these in the freezer for a bit. I want them to harden up, and that way I can take them out and get them into the smoker. So we're going to continue doing this, and you don't need to watch me struggle. There we go, to the freezer we go. Well, in the meantime, we're going to prep the eggs. So all we're going to do for these, cut them open. We don't need the whites for this. We're keeping the yolks. I'm going to keep that for egg salad or something. Okay. Everything's done, separated. these guys back into the bowl. I'm going to cut up a little bit of shallot, really, really fine. But we want it really, really fine. And there again with this, you can flavor it whatever way you want. I'm going just pretty traditional. I am going to add a little bit of smoked paprika. Don't forget the basics. A little bit of pepper. Smoked sea salt. Get that smoked flavor in there. I'm going to touch of Dijon mustard. Or whatever mustard you want. Some Hellmann's. Start a little bit first. You can always add more. I've got some Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to add a little bit of that in there. That there. Now everything's in here. We're just mashing it all together. The nice thing is you can do this ahead of time, the filling. So I'm going to keep breaking this guy down, getting all the lumps out of it. I don't want lumps. And then we're going to throw it back in the fridge. Okay, we've got the little meat, whatever you want to call them. I had to leave them in a little bit longer. I just hope they come out. Oh, there they come. Slowly but surely, here they come. But now you see what I mean? These are little containers, I'm going to call them, instead of using the egg white. Unfortunately, I'm not going to film much outside today because it is spring in Ontario and it's raining. So I'm going to go deal with the smoker now, get these guys on. When we come back, we're going to build these guys and test them out. They're done. We're just going to let them cool down a little bit and then we're going to build them. Okay, we're back. These bad boys have cooled down. I would normally do a piping bag to fill these, but as you can see, they're okay. I really need to work on how to form these and get them cooked better, that they're more of a actual bowl. First try, I think I did pretty good though. For aesthetics, we're going to take some more smoked paprika and just sprinkle the tops. Okay, they look pretty though. Looks good. Well, we're just going to dive right in. Oh yeah, that's good actually. You know what? You get the whole deviled egg thing, but with that little ground meat basket, I'm going to call it. I do have to work on the forming of the meat and cooking it. I got to find the right thing to get it formed. It's going to take a little bit of work, I think, but I'm going to find it and do it better. But for our first try, awesome. You know what? You come out with a plate full of those at a party. Those, yeah. I think people would really like those, so feel free to try them. Let me know what you think. Now with that, thanks for watching everybody. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me some comments, hit that like, hit that subscribe, show some support. And like always, happy eating.